It's a little bit of a rainy day here in the Orlando area, even inside the Disney bubble. Doing a little bit of a late get starting here on our Magic Kingdom Monday today, because we're kind of hoping to have a little magic reprieve from the rain. Because matter of fact, it just stopped raining just as we got into the parking lot today.
It has lightened.
It's lightened up. Yes, it has lightened up.
Drive over, and now it's just a little sprinkle.
But it was pouring down just a little bit. You can see there's still rain on the monorail.
Yeah.
So we're holding for monorail traffic.
Holding for traffic.
Oh, here's some traffic clearance. You can see we have the ferry boats coming out this direction.
Oh, that's cool. The wood pieces that go under the train rails over there, the palatable black
Oh,
squares.
they got new
Like
railroad rails. Getting ready to put the track out.
the tassels are being replaced.
Well, good, because you know they got to get this train up and running for the 50th anniversary. They've only got a year. Congratulations, everyone! You have arrived at the Magic Kingdom. You guys ready to have some fun? It's a little bit on the wet side today. That's okay. That means we don't have to work hard to get wet for rides. We can just already be wet. So Sue's got her raincoat, and of course I am completely unprepared.
We have an umbrella.
I do have an umbrella, which means that's mainly for the camera. It's not for me.
Perhaps that means it won't rain.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Whenever we're completely unprepared, it always rains.
Yeah, well,
So we are prepared.
we do have an umbrella. I guess that's usually the magic item. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom.
It's a little tip if you're going through security and they ask you if you have any metal items.
Yes.
An umbrella has a lot of metal in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into it right now. If you have an umbrella, make sure you take it out for security. Don't go with the idea that it will make it through the security and the new detectors. We have found out a fact. Every time we have brought an umbrella through, we get stopped with an umbrella. And it's a big umbrella too. It's a small umbrella. Hey, we're gonna start fresh. We're gonna start off neutral. All right, slap me some skin. All right. Carrie is on with us. Good to see you, Carrie. Jen is on. Yes, that's our episode of the umbrella. We should come up with an ear-to-ear magic umbrella. We could market that. We would just sell ear-to-ear magic umbrellas, guaranteed never have to be used, because as long as you've got it on you, it won't rain.
Animal Kingdom Lodge today, we had on our masks with our logo on it, and it caught the attention of some customers. Like, what? And then Bespoke Magic Trips, glad you could join us this evening. We started a little bit later today. Like I said, we had some rain in the area. It's been raining more than it normally does on a normal
Yeah, we were really hoping.
It started really early, and it just kept coming and going.
And the weather radar has been completely unpredictable today.
Popping up.
So, hey Eric, good to see you. Eric's gonna be back in a week and a half. He's gonna be here just in time to catch some pumpkins, hopefully. Inez, good afternoon. This is not exactly what I would consider to be kite weather, but I'll take it. It's not raining. It's cool, I will say that. It's not overbearingly hot. And we got monorails. Hashtag Monorail Mondays. I think it's funny, just because of the fact that I operate and maintain the Instagram account here for us at Ear to Ear Magic. I feel like I'm more Instagram hashtag known than even our kids are, and it's kind of scary sometimes. Ooh, nice and purple. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, a few reminders. Pay attention. We won't hear this again all night tonight.
I know. You don't want to miss it. If you don't hear it now, who knows when you'll hear it again.
Jen says we should go fly in an umbrella. Let's go fly an umbrella. It's got a little too many syllables in it. How about let's go fly in no, even umbrella is too much. Oh, got some characters saying hello. Since it's raining, they can't be out on the streets and cavalcades. All the princesses are out. Which princess do you guys want to see? Oh, it's the fairy godmother too. I see Jasmine, Ariel, fairy godmother, Cinderella. Is that Tiana dancing behind there? Yes, I think it is. And Aurora. Should we go by Aurora or Sleeping Beauty? And it's created a little bit of a crowd, but look, everyone's kind of spreading out a little bit. So, oh, we barely got here in time, didn't we? They are gone. They're off to go princess. Is that a verb? They have to go princess now. All right, I'm gonna go this way. Oh look, there's more.
Oh my God!
There's more princesses. Let's get off to the side so everybody can see. It's Merida, Belle, and Snow White. How are you guys doing? They're taking turns. They can't have too much going on. It's too much beautiful princesses up there at the same time. And who's on the other side? I got Elena, and is that Punzi down there?
Yes,
it is Punzi. Hey, Rapunzel. It's good to see the ladies out in the parks today. Normally, we only get to see them for a bit because they're kind of like going by in the little cavalcades. So.
For the health and safety of everyone, please wear a face covering at all times, except when actively eating.
So Jen said we should go by Briar Rose instead of Sleeping Beauty. Is she the only princess that has like more than one real name? I mean, she's got like several. I mean, Rapunzel and Punzi, that's a stretch, I think. But to have Briar Rose, Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, or Beastie. New.
Beastie is sweet. That's my favorite.
I like Beastie. I have to say that's probably my favorite thing that has come out of the Maleficent movies is Beastie. I mean,
it's an adorable nickname when you understand it.
It really is. I mean, it's out of context. It's like, oh my gosh, that sounds horrible.
Well, when she started calling her that, I think she really did think of her that way. But now,
Andrew says hello. Hello, Andrew, and welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Glad you guys could join us today. Like I said, we're getting a little bit of a later start because it was pouring down rain earlier. I was really hoping to kind of avoid it a little bit. I don't know if we're going to avoid it altogether. I think we're still going to have a little bit of rain.
I think we will too.
But that's okay. Susan's got on a raincoat.
Hiding.
Yes, you can tell it's been raining. There are no balloons. Where are they? They're hiding.
They're
Underneath the alcove. Did you guys see the picture from Disney Springs yesterday?
That was such a cool photo.
If you guys follow us on Instagram, it was raining just yesterday afternoon while we were at Disney Springs.
That's
and
where all the pretty pictures go on our social media.
we like to. I get in trouble if I post something that's just informative, that's not like really, really pretty on Instagram.
Pretty
Instagram gets they punish me if I put informative stuff on there. So.
You guys don't want to see the inside of Starbucks, though. Where are we going to?
Have to. Oh, by the way, they have pumpkin spice stuff now.
Yes, they do. You could get a pumpkin spice coffee. It could happen.
I would prefer to have a frappuccino. To be honest, I would prefer to have a frappuccino.
A frappuccino? Do they have a pumpkin spice frappuccino?
If they have pumpkin spice, they have pumpkin spice anything you want, really.
That's true.
So, but yes, the pumpkins have arrived. I know they're. Sorry. 4 years ago, we all did the theme that on August 31st, you know, the clock strikes midnight and everything becomes pumpkin spice. It's kind of been done. I mean, I kind of stopped posting it, you know, just because I'm like, yeah, we've all kind of seen that. There's still some who post it, you know, if they think it's funny. But nowadays, it's not even that case anymore. I mean, we had pumpkin spice last week. So it's no longer August 31st. It doesn't really fit anymore. Pretty soon we'll have pumpkin spice at Easter. Be pumpkin spice eggs.
Yep.
That, you know, won't be too bad. So, hey, how's it going, guys? You guys having a great day today in the Magic Kingdom? So, do you follow us today in the Magic? That's awesome! I love your ears. Did you make those?
She did a really good job.
They are. They're like.
Got lights in them.
Oh, they light up.
Yeah.
See, now that's why the Magic Kingdom should be open later, so you can turn your ears on, and that's okay. You guys gonna stay? You know the park closes at 7.
Enough.
Just stay here later.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay long enough to get your ear picture.
It'll get dark. Yep.
So where are you guys from? From Florida. What part?
Local?
Daytona. That's not too far. About an hour away, if that, right? So you guys okay with all the storms coming through? Nothing big come through so far in Daytona, right? We're almost made it. We almost made it through hurricane season, so I think we're going to be okay.
Halfway,
Crossing our fingers, right?
Mark, yeah. Oh, no.
Well, you are live on YouTube now.
Is there anybody
So who do you want to say hello to from the Magic Kingdom? Now make it nice now. No, look here where we are, you know, kind of. Well, thanks for stopping and saying hello, guys. And if you see us again and it's dark, come by. We want to see the ears when they're lit up.
Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
It really, I think, is it just the rain
I think it is.
that has just kind of cleared a lot of people out?
Oh, look, she has Punzi on her shirt.
It is Punzi.
That is
that
cool.
Are those Punzi ears?
Yes.
Oh, see, I kind of thought they were like the golden hair.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool, guys.
I thought that was kind of what that was.
Totally themed up.
So that looks. So we'll have to. All right, who wants to have our live stream photo? Should we get our live stream photo now?
Yeah, let's go do it in front of the camera.
All right.
We haven't done that
Yeah, we haven't done this. Everybody, if you need to, I know you're at home or at work. If you need to straighten up a little bit, we're just going to get our group photo real quick. Let's go get our group photo together. I don't think we've had a photo with a photographer like right here in front of the castle in quite a while. Not at this location, at least.
Definitely not a group photo.
Castle's looking quite nice today.
Yep.
That's almost a screen
I would
grab
say,
right there.
Yeah, the
almost.
colors aren't so like in your face with the.
It's
with
a
the
lot more
sun.
pink today.
Yeah. And the blue is bluer. It's not
Amy,
so
you
purpley.
made it. Amy made it from Maryland. We're about to get our group photo. Amy, you showed up just in time.
Yep.
So we,
Prep your smile. Make sure you don't blink.
yeah, if you got some ears you want to go grab, or get ready for it. I like taking shots with you guys on live stream. I think it's pretty cool. You're gonna scan ahead of time?
Yep.
So nowadays for the photographers, they will actually scan your band ahead of time
Instead of after.
so you can basically
Slip away.
just walk away.
Yep.
All right, so what kind of pose should we do?
I don't know.
How many people do we have on? I need to make sure everybody's in the shot. So inevitably I'm always in the back corner somewhere. I can tell the photographer's getting he's getting creative. I like it when they get creative.
We actually take large group photos whenever we're here with the Travelmation crew. They come on a regular basis and do group photos whenever they gather. I'm trying to think how much it was in January. A little over 250.
Oh my gosh, that was the large group. They had over 200 people in that group taking a photo in front of the castle.
And we made it work.
They take over the castle.
Yep.
You know how hard that was? I mean, how hard that would be right now, it would be almost nigh to impossible.
That's okay. Adam Duckworth, our awesome agency owner, likes to get a picture with everyone in it.
When the parks reopened, we were all kind of together and hanging out, and on opening day, we took photos, and we made a lot of cast members sweat.
Yeah, there were a lot of people.
Because we were a little too close for their comfort. Either that we were highly
We were a
sanitized.
large group, much larger than they felt comfortable with. That's okay. We had already shared germs, so.
All right, you ready to scan?
Yeah.
Hello, Chris. We got our group here who's watching along with us, so we'd like to take a group photo with them.
Okay.
So hopefully Amy doesn't blink. So
All right.
all right. Whoop, this way. That way. All right, we'll do one with the camera out in front so everybody can be in, and then we can do one just us. How about that? Background management. Awesome. I think that's good.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
That's
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, did everybody smile?
He took several, so
They
hopefully
took several.
we got a good one.
We'll get one. That one's blinking.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I think, you know what? Before we get started, we need to ride something.
Yep.
What are we gonna ride?
I don't know.
All right, I need some.
It's gotta be indoor, probably. Hang
Something
on, let
that-
me see what wait times are like.
Take a look at that. Let's see. Jen, we know you blink. We'll Photoshop it out. First, I have to figure out how to Photoshop. But
Hang on. Here we go.
Susan's gonna be doing our checking here.
Yeah.
Checking our wait time to see what are our wait times looking like. It shouldn't be too bad with unless certain things are closed. There's no lightning in the area. All right, while we're waiting here, guys, if you haven't already, do us a favor. If you're looking to have a good time this afternoon and hanging out with us, give us a like on the video. Give us a thumbs up. We need that to help YouTube know that we've got something other people might want to join. And even better, if you've got a buddy of yours who enjoys Disney, who likes to check it out, or has no idea what it would be like to be in the Magic Kingdom right now, take the link and send it to them. Say, hey, why don't you join us? Join us in chat. We'd love to have some friends come and join. What do we got?
5-minute wait for Barnstormer, Dumbo, Mad Tea Party, Fill Her Magic. We haven't done Fill Her Magic yet.
Thank you for visiting us
Charming.
today. Just
We
a
will
few
carousel,
reminders.
and
Please wear a face covering at all times, except
starting
when
15,
actively
after
eating or
order,
drinking
haunted
while
mansion,
stationary.
small
Clean your
world,
hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose
20-minute
when
wait for
coughing and
Jungle
sneezing,
Cruise,
and
Pirates,
maintain
Seven
physical
Dwarfs,
distancing.
Splash Mountain.
Thank you.
There you go, that's it.
Wow, 20 minutes is the longest wait time?
That is the longest wait. Well, 25 for Splash.
Wow, that's still insanely low. I'm okay with that. You know what? I want to say, let's go check out Barnstormer. Will you ride Barnstormer if we ride?
Probably not. But that's
No?
okay. I'll keep up with the comments.
Okay, well, the reason I'd like to go, let's go check out Barnstormer is because they do have some new things that have been delivered over to Tron, and we've seen them from our side on the other side of the fence as they've been building.
Yep.
But let's see if there's anything that can be seen from this side. If I can actually get in the line, I'll ride Barnstormer by myself. Unless there's somebody else, anybody else want to ride with me?
Guys, ride with him and come
We'll ride Barnstormer, and we'll check it out and see if we can see anything from up at the line at the top. I think we installed some more of the covering on the outside of the ride that's used. So I want to see how far they progressed with that. I'm still hoping as they're progressing that we're still going to have a 2021 ride. So
Hopefully, yeah. They've made really good progress before everything shut down, so I'm hopeful. And we see them working all day and even into the night. All
oh yeah,
the time.
and they've got it set up right now where you have to stop traffic every so often because they're doing stuff. So it's muggy today, so I'm gonna have a hard time seeing comments. I be able to see them. So help me out if there's any questions or stuff like that. I apologize, guys.
I'm gonna
'cause
get something to treat his glasses so they don't fog up.
Any day there's a little bit of rain, I can't see anything most days.
You have
So-
a lot of different boats for a bunch of different things.
Everybody's excited about riding all kinds of things. What kind of things have we talked about?
A Buzz Lightyear, Astro Orbiter. Actually, that was it.
Yeah. Congratulations on the virtuals. We had a matter of fact, when we, if you guys saw the pictures, we came back here last Tuesday just to take pictures with our virtual medals for Run Disney for the summer season. And that was kind of fun. Ran into Tanya, crazy Disney lady. Tom does Disney. I got to convince these guys to run a race here in the future.
Definitely.
They've never run a Run Disney race. We got to get them involved.
I have.
I think that's one of the best things about the virtual run is that, you know, Susan was inspired to say, if I can do this at home, I can do this at a Disney race.
Yep.
So we got our pictures last week. We posted a few of them. I got a few more. Maybe I should put them up on the website. Let you guys see the rest of them. It's just a fun way to kind of enjoy your match. But the funny thing is, as soon as I got the medals, I went home that night, that Tuesday night, and I took my dog on a 4.5 mile walk that night. So she enjoyed it, I think, until like the last half mile. Then she's like looking at me like, wait a minute, I didn't register for this race. But it kind of, they're inspiring. I know they're virtual, and some people might think, all right, well, that's not necessarily a real race, but it certainly does have its benefits, I can tell you that.
I mean, you guys gotta forgive me. He's like blurry, and then I just got old eyes.
Oh, Taylor! Hey, Taylor, how are you doing tonight?
A magical time, and we are. We always have a magical time.
Yeah, I need.
We're here, so.
I need. Put in there. I'm trying to see. Is it Jen? Jen says I should use Oculo Reparo.
Right? Something.
Isn't that it?
That is how you fix broken glasses.
I don't know. I need to find out if I can figure out that spell.
Something.
I still have plans then in the future to take my daughter back into Universal for us just to have a day of doing magic spells in the Harry Potter areas. But you just got to find the right time for that to happen.
Yep. School started back. So
School started back, so it's not like we can just willy-nilly just go out and do things.
Nope.
Got to make sure she's up to date on her lessons. All right, you guys, you got to forgive me for this, but anybody want a pretzel? Or better, or churro? I think I'd take either one of those. Impervious, that might work. Impervious.
That could work.
I mean,
Yeah.
the water can't get in.
Maybe. Alright, well, while you guys are riding, I'm going to go check out the relaxation station. I haven't been in there for a while.
Wow. Just nobody's. I want Big Top to open. I want it to reopen.
We miss our Big Top friends.
Come on, Beth. Make Big Top open again. I need some cast member magic to make sure it happens. Maybe we can ride Dumbo afterwards.
Maybe.
Will you ride Dumbo?
Yes, I will ride them.
Will you ride a Pachyderm?
I will ride a Pachyderm.
Okay. All right. Well, Susan's going to be chatting away with you guys. I guess I'm going to be hitting Barnstormer by myself. But we'll go to the top of the line and see if we can see anything from up there. I really do miss Big Top Souvenirs. It's one of our favorite places. Not only they have, you know, good, you can walk all the way around. So hello. How are you doing today? Doing just fine, thank you. Oh, such a line, guys. Oh, okay. I already see all kinds of new materials over here for the Tron ride. It is a lot, guys. All right, Goofy crashed, but you know, he does that a lot. Look at that. They are working hard on it. How are you guys doing today? All right, so I'm gonna kind of hang up here for just a second. You can guys see this is the pieces of the canopy that are being built. And I'm seeing different pieces of track that I've not seen, just supported as they were building it. I mean, you see there is most of the track is inside the main building there. Of course, that's where it pops back out. And it comes out, we'll come back through this side here and back in from the bottom. This entire area here will be covered with a canopy, which is what they're building right there. If you see the white, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys to see. That is the canopy, part of the lit structure that will be above the track. And that will be the most impressive structure that you guys will see as you approach the attraction. So we've been seeing them bring pieces in little bit by bit. They bring it in by like little chunks. And as they build it, I'm curious to see how long it's going to take them to build this part. And the main building looks pretty much complete, which is pretty impressive overall. But just like most attractions here at Walt Disney World, when they're done, that building will be very well hidden. You won't even see it. You won't even know it's there for the most part. So all right, so cool area. And I was really wondering how in the world they were going to ever fit another attraction in this part of the world. But they did a pretty good job. All right, let's go see what Goofy can do on a Barnstormer. Hello. Anyone? Oh, I get to choose. Okay, crazy. Awesome. Thank you very much. So Brenna, I'm willing to try anything I can find out, keep my glasses from fogging up. So, get another airplane coming in here.
Good morning, folks. This is your old pal Goofy. The air's a little choppy up there, so please stow loose items before we take off. For storms.
All right, this is where you can put in your best Goofy yell, guys. Woo! Great family ride. It's a little bigger than even Woody Woodpecker's Nut House over at Universal, so even I can get in it with a little bit more ease than I can with some of the other ones. So, all right, we will slip on out the exit here. Got an up-close view of what the Tron's going to look like as it's progressing, and I'm hoping as we can continue to kind of come live, we'll every so often come over here and let you guys see what it looks like. You can kind of see it being built as we see it being built. I still remember last year driving home from just being in the parks, and we can see the first bit of tracks. that were being installed. I mean, the very first. And it's not too many times in my life that I can say that I've seen a roller coaster being built from the ground up. But they didn't have that building at all when it first started. It was nothing but track. It was almost sad when the building started coming together. Woo! All right, so I want to make sure we got at least one ride in today, especially since we started a little bit later. So Susan's still up in the relaxation station. I'm going to go join her unless she's already come out. Let you guys see what the relaxation station looks like. We have not been in there with our live streams yet. Show you what it looks like. And for those who may be joining us for the first times, maybe know what a relaxation station is. I will say this, I'll be a little obscure. We recently visited another park that is not Disney, that is not Universal. I was not nearly impressed with the relaxation stations, or whatever they called them. You're out. You relaxed? Oh. So we rode. And it's funny. I didn't drop the camera. I didn't have any wild accidents happen. You know, like may have happened over at, Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster. So it's also smaller. I actually fit better in that one. So Taylor says it's crazy to remember when the land was empty to see where it is now. It actually, it's mainly wooded area and swampy area. They had to do a lot of relocation of water areas, natural, so to speak, areas. They had to get that approved, so they had to shift some things around so that they can, they're not taking away that space for the Tron. So I still remember the first time I rode Space Mountain a few years back. I came out and they had the exit blocked off. And it was because they were taking it around and redirected it to work on things. And that was the first time I got a view of the clearing for Tron. And it was weird to see all that area. Hello. It was real weird to see all the trees gone. They were just disappeared. They were just empty, and you could see outside the Magic Kingdom, which is kind of against what they do. Generally, they don't want you to be able to see outside the park. It ruins the effect of escaping from reality. But give Disney time. They will have that up again to the point where you won't necessarily be able to see out as easily. So we had a question about the Cinderella Suite. Can you sleep in the Cinderella Suite at night? The one that's inside the castle. Yes, Cinderella Suite. I say yes and no.
If you were invited to stay, then yes.
So people can sleep inside the suite. Yes, it is something. It is an actual suite. It's a working hotel room, bed, bathroom. Very elaborate, but you cannot pay to rent it. You cannot stay in there. You cannot reserve it. You can only stay as if Disney extends an invitation. And that has to be for a very special reason. It doesn't go out very often and very lightly. Thank you. There are times in the past where they've had promotions where they have given away stays. I'm hoping that maybe they do at least one or two of those for the 50th anniversary next year. And if you guys saw last week, we posted a new magic shot you can get the front of the castle. You take a picture in front of the castle with a photo pass. They superimpose your picture inside Cinderella's suite. So your picture shows up inside the suite. And Cinderella's there and she's looking at it. It's a really cool magic shot. So if you haven't seen that, go to our Instagram or Facebook. Go through our gallery and look. You can see one of our pictures that we took last Tuesday. It should have been Tuesday night, I think, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. You can see that actual cool magic shot. You can kind of see what the inside of the Cinderella suite looks like. I think anyone who's invited to stay in the Cinderella suite, that is a major, rare, and impressive thing to be a part of.
You're escorted there, and then once the park closes, you can't leave again until the park opens.
So you can't just wander around the park. So
It's a very nice suite. There's plenty of space for you.
me, it's like, well, what do you do at 11 o'clock at night when all of a sudden you need Raisinets? I'm like, what do you do?
Then there's a phone you just pick up and say, may I have some Raisinets? And they're like, we'll get some right over.
Okay, if they can bring me Raisinets at midnight, I want to stay there even more. Especially, can I get dark chocolate Raisinets or milk chocolate Raisinets? Especially since you can't buy Raisinets here in the park. That would be magic right there.
I want to know who does that right. Not to trash on Disney, because Disney does everything really awesome, but Beaches and Sandals Resort.
Oh, the all-inclusives? Beaches and Sandals? Yes, they do a great job with stuff like that. Look. What a random pachyderm.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Which color?
Your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
Okay, Susan, which one we're going to ride in? Red? Those are dangerous. Oh.
So if you stay at a Beaches and Sandals Resort in one of their butler suites or over the water bungalows.
Can you get it?
Oh, that hurts. They will. There you go.
All right, we're packed in our pachyderm.
Yep.
All good. Don't fall out.
They will ask ahead of time for my client's exact desires. Do you like a particular soda? Is there a particular candy you love? And then when you get there, they have all of those things for you. So it's really cool.
So just to clarify, this is Beaches and Sandals. This is not
Disney.
not Disney hotels.
Not Disney.
If you're just joining, not to disappoint anybody. All right, Dumbo. All right, who's driving this Dumbo? No one's in it. That's his name. I'm not, calling names or anything. All right, Susan's gonna go high.
Go up, up, up. Oh, we can see the Barnstormer from here.
Oh, you could. You can see. Can you imagine being up on that crane up there on Tron? Look how high that crane is. Look how high it is up above the building.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No, thank you.
That would be a thrill ride. Especially if you had to climb the ladder up there. All right, Timothy Mouse, our little helper here at Dumbo, the voice actor who does the voice for Timothy Mouse here in the Disney World parks. Also does the voice of another character ride here inside the Magic Kingdom. Anybody know? Trivia time.
Put it in the comments.
I'll put it in the comments. Let me see who knows. The voice actor for Timothy Mouse is also the voice actor for another character here for an attraction at Magic Kingdom. Google it, see if you guys can find it. If not, I'll give you guys a few minutes and I'll let you guys know. We're gonna go up.
Wait. Okay, everybody. Now just hold your horses. Elephants. Until Dumbo comes to a stop. Then you can walk to the nearest exit.
Then
See
you
you
can
soon.
walk.
All right. Oh. Here we go. Got it? All right, just in case.
Hi there. Mouse. As you know, Dumbo is a real high flyer.
There he goes out.
So
There
to
you
make
go.
your flight a safe one, be sure to stay
Got
seated
it.
with
All
your
right.
seatbelt fast. Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And
Andrew
for all
wants
you
to know if it's Aladdin.
be sure
It is not Aladdin. Not Aladdin. No, that would be funny if it was, because you know they're basically kind of the same ride. You know, Dumbo, Magic Carpet. The only difference between Dumbo and Aladdin's Magic Carpet is the fact that on Magic Carpets you can control not only up and down, there's somebody in the back who can control front to back as well.
Yes.
So a little different. You've got a family and you've got some kids who like to kind of fight over who gets to control what. Dumbo's fun, but the Aladdin ride's even better because then you can put one kid in the front and one kid in the back. Mom and dad can ride with each of them.
Yep.
They each get to have their own control. So kind of a cool thing to know.
All right. We need hydration. Where are we going to go for hydration?
We need hydration?
We need hydration.
Oh, here comes a train. Oh, looks like we're in line for the Seven Dwarfs mine train. We are officially
How did that happen?
we are officially in line for the Seven Dwarfs mine train.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Sort of.
It's the queue. So we had no other guesses so far as the character. I know it's a very obscure question,
It is. He likes his obscure
but I like
facts.
obscure trivia, and I also like to think that if you guys join us here on a live stream, that you can walk away every time with at least saying you learned something new or different about the parks.
You're approaching the unloading area. Please slow down and do not strike the car ahead. Cuidado. Está usted aproximándose a la zona de descenso. Por favor,
Hey, Disney Holic, it's good to see you. Disney Holic is joining us here again. I'm going to ask Disney Holic because Disney Holic is very aware of the parks, knows a lot about the parks. Had a little bit of a trivia question earlier. Disney Holic, we just got finished riding Dumbo. Where one of your character friends on the attraction is Timothy Mouse. And the question is, the voice actor, the actor who provides the voice for Timothy Mouse at Disney Magic Kingdom attraction Dumbo, also voices another character for another attraction here in the Magic Kingdom.
I have a guess, but I'm waiting.
Susan has a guess. I want to give Disney Holic a chance because they joined just now. I'm going to tell you, well, I'm not going to tell you just yet. I'm going to give it just a second. But when I found this out, I was blown away. I was like, that's really cool. I'm a sucker when it comes to voice acting. I love to hear stories. I love to hear who actually provides voices for so many of these things. And
Yep.
as a trivia question's ever asked, what would Chris's dream job be? It would be a voice actor. Not that I have any talent or skill whatsoever to do it.
That's not true. He does.
That's a dream job I would still love to be able to do. So they've got the Mickey sipper over here.
Yep.
It's probably filled with ice cream.
Float. Yeah, it's a float.
Is it a float? Like over at Cosmic Race? So yes, you can still get the Peter Pan float over at Storybook Treats, as well as a Mickey sipper with ice cream and a beverage in it, making a float. So Jen says, Jen says maybe Under the Sea, and then the Raven in the Haunted Mansion. I think the Raven in the Haunted Mansion should be Alan Tudyk, because if there's anything that Alan's good at is making obscure animal noises that really don't have much voice work. I thought it was hilarious. Alan was the one who provided the voice for Hey Hey in Moana, and I just love his reactions when he was in the sound studio. He's like, I have a degree,
Yep.
I've done things, but now he's just screaming like a chicken. But he did such a great job. He's done a
You
lot
did
of
an
voices.
excellent job.
But Alan's not the one who did the voice. Okay. All right. So if there's no more guesses, I'll go ahead and
Ice water.
spill the beans. So the other character here in the Magic Kingdom, voiced by the same actor as Timothy Mouse, is Scuttle. Anybody know who Scuttle is? Get it for you. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so cold in here. Ooh, oh, they're busy. We need to come back later. They are swamped. See, that's why I like you guys. You guys are awesome. You all know exactly who Scuttle is, yes? Scuttle is the seagull from The Little Mermaid. So, how are you guys doing tonight? You guys get a break? Yeah. Good. So, on the other side, we got to bring everybody in. We got to start selling some pizza, right? Yeah. So I love that everybody knows who Scuttle is, but it's Scuttle. You know who Scuttle is, right?
Exactly. That was who I was thinking it might be. Thank you so much.
So yes, Scuttle from The Little Mermaid is our Timothy Mouse voice actor friend. I'm assuming upstairs is closed off. Okay. Let's go watch. Is there a place to sit to watch? Sure, we can do that if we can see it. I'm gonna stop and have a little bit of a hydration for a moment, guys. So, sure. Oh, I'm trapped. There we go. Making sure that we have plenty of hydration. We like to provide entertainment, but not at the point of like, you know, passing out on YouTube. Let's try not to do that.
We're trying to be better about this because we tend to go, and then we get into trouble.
I don't-
Maybe not with ourselves, but with our
I don't
kids.
tend to get any hydration whatsoever. I tend to go hours at a time, running around the parks, getting information and pictures and video.
He doesn't eat, he doesn't drink.
I don't
he
eat.
gets hungry.
I don't drink. I've gone 9-10 hours before in the parks without getting a single thing to eat or drink.
We have 12 minutes with you guys.
Okay. Well, I could just
Maybe a
leave you.
little less.
Where are you going to go from?
Over to the bathrooms first, and then I'm not sure. Actually, I'm gonna head on down because I want to make sure everyone's going to get restroom. I will be back with you guys in a few minutes.
Sure.
You can explain to them when I am slipping away.
And you can
I will be back.
catch back up with us.
Yep, I'll catch back up.
There is, there is nothing. There's hardly any line at all. It's a small world right now. It's a small line after all. A very small line. All right, so let me flip this around. We can talk for just a second as we sit here at It's a Small World. Susan makes sure that I have a little bit of water, especially on the hot, muggy days. So, Haunted Mansion 138. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about the lines. I mean, I can't stand here for 3 weeks. They want me to leave after the park closes, so I can't stay that long. But here's the thing. This is one of the things I thought we'd talk about just briefly. Matter of fact, as I'm down in some water. This next weekend is going to be Labor Day weekend. The question is what are the lines going to look like this weekend? We do have, right now, park reservations to spend next Monday with you guys here in the Magic Kingdom again for Magic Kingdom Monday on Labor Day. So it may be a lot longer of a live stream than we normally have because it will be Labor Day and I want to be able to provide a little bit more information, just a little bit more of a live stream. And Amy, I think it's going to be really crazy. But the question is, would it be normal Labor Day crazy. Everything's out the window these days as far as how that goes. And what is normal, what's not normal. So, of course, that's why we want to be here. We're going to be here, like I said, Monday for Labor Day. We will be here in the park. Let's share with you guys live stream, kind of get an idea of what everything's going to feel like. So, Disney Hot is going to be here for the 16th. All right, you're going to be just in time for the pumpkins and everything else coming about. So that's going to be great. Amy, very likely, whatever I think it is going to be right now, they are having, especially for Friday and Saturday, I'll have to check the availability calendar again, but at least for one, if not two, and some of them, if not three, categories, whether it's resort guests, annual pass holders, or ticket guests, they've already reached their maximum of what they're going to allow in the park. So it's probably going to be the busiest that we've kind of conceived in a park here since they've opened on July 11th. What that's going to look like, we will find out. So we'll be here Monday. We will also be in the parks either Saturday or Sunday, maybe live, maybe not. We're going to see how that works out. If we are live, it won't be for very long, maybe for a couple hours. Again, just kind of give you guys an idea and feel what the parks look like. We'll be videoing and providing as much content as we can here on our YouTube channel so you guys can kind of see what it looks like from the ground. There's going to be a lot of people talking about, well, it's super crazy busy. There's going to be people out there, especially news outlets, who are looking to have you guys click and check their websites and get their clicks. Just the game. They don't care if they, have good information or not. They just want you to click their website. So there are going to be people who will be providing all kinds of crazy things out there just so they can get you to click that link. I'm just going to hope to give us a little bit of video, share some photos, and share with you guys what it really looks like here, and kind of give us an idea of what it's going to feel like all day Labor Day weekend. But after Labor Day is when things are going to take a small decline, probably up until October and sometime in October. And then we'll see how things change as well. But school will be fully back with most areas. Travel in itself tends to dip a little bit come September, and without the draw of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties, I have a feeling that it's going to change things ever so slightly. So. Let's say, Michael, do you think you can get most of Magic Kingdom done when they reduce the hours in September? Yeah, this is how I feel. First of all, you're going to have more attractions here in the Magic Kingdom than anywhere else. So for some of the other parks, it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be still very doable when you show up. There are still lots of people who come and are visiting and traveling and visiting the parks and having fun, who will show up, ride all their rides, and then they're done mid-afternoon. I have had countless conversations with people who've shown up in the Animal Kingdom, who have ridden Flight of Passage 2, 3, even one that's ridden it 5 times in one day and still ended up leaving a little bit early because, well, they've ridden everything and they've accomplished what they wanted to for the day. Then they'll go over to Disney Springs or do something else and find some other kind of entertainment or someplace to dine for the evening. I think with the reduced hours, and for those who might not be aware, after September 8th, September 7th is Labor Day. September 8th, all of the parks will have a reduction of at least 1 hour in time, and even more so at night, so less open late into the night. I still think it's going to be very doable, especially if you come during the weekdays. Weekends may be questionable. When it comes to Universal, they're also reducing hours even more so. After Labor Day weekend, Volcano Bay will be closed Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you will only have really and truly 2 days of the week, whether or not you count Friday or not as being a weekday, as being able to be in the parks for capacity. And right now, Universal is a lot less crowded during the weekday than it is on the weekend. I think that has to do with a lot of the fact that they can still sell annual passes, and they've got some really great deals right now to get at Universal. There are a lot of people who are contacting us who are Disney pass holders who go to Disney like on a regular basis and know Disney a lot, who are now interested in coming to Universal because, one, if they're a Florida resident, you can get a really good deal on tickets for a pass that will allow you to go for the rest of the year. And so lots of cool things like that. So It's sort of a question of when you go on the weekends or go on the weekdays for the most part. Disney Holiday, you're going to be here the day. You're going to be here. So you're going to be here in September, right as they get the Halloween stuff in, and then the day after Thanksgiving. So Black Friday, it's everything's going to be up in the air this year as far as how things go. I don't think we can go off of anything we've gotten from history-wise, is what Disney or Universal or anyone will do, because it really depends on how people feel is traveling and what they're going to be doing. The question is, let me ask you guys, Thanksgiving. It's kind of early, but are you guys planning on visiting and traveling to family? Are families getting together for Thanksgiving this year? Because, I mean, there's lots of families like myself. Our extended families have not really gotten together in a while. And just to kind of keep from large gatherings. So are you guys doing some Thanksgiving traveling? Anybody still having their big family Christmases and Thanksgiving set up right now? Palm Springs. I want to go with you on your Thanksgiving. Palm Springs, that sounds nice. I haven't been to Palm Springs in a while. Well, 18, 19 years. So Amy, you're only planning on being on the weekdays. I think that's a good idea, at least for now, to get the most out of it. That's awesome. So you guys go to the parks as part of your tradition. So I think it's fun family traditions, I think, to do stuff like that. I'll show you a little bit of my family history. Growing up in South Georgia, if you guys don't believe I'm from South Georgia, I can amp it up a little bit if you like to. But being from South Georgia, every Thanksgiving, the entire family would get together, and we would have a huge, late breakfast, huge lunch, family, the adult table in one room, the kids table in the other, traditional kind of stuff like that. Everyone, back in the day kind of stuff. But my grandmother worked in a shoe store in the local town, a very small town in South Georgia. But we would go every Thanksgiving. They would have a major shoe sale at her store, and so they put all these tables and tables long of all these shoes that they were just clearancing out in the attic space that was generally not used for the most part in the shoe store, upper space. And it was just so weird to think is, everybody in the family would get together and have lunch, and then we'd all jump in cars and we'd head downtown of this small town, and we'd go to the Red Goose, I think it was, shoes, and all the kids would get new shoes, because it was my grandmother's, shoe store that she worked at. And it's so funny looking back on it to think that something as silly as just going to buy shoes, but we did it so many times over and over that the tradition itself was what, just that time being spent with our family and memories of going up and the smell of the attic and walking up and down the shoe tables and aisles, and that's where traditions are seated at, is the idea of the memories of spending time with one another. So I think it's cool, no matter what your traditions are. We started having a lot of traditions in the past decade with our family when it comes to Disney. That was before we moved here. So I'd love to hear if you guys have any other, Disney traditions or whatever traditions whatsoever. But I think that's a very important part of all families for the most part. So, because eventually you're going to grow up, and it's good to have those memories. I think that's so cool. I wish my family had taken me to Disney World after every Thanksgiving growing up. That might have been better than shoes. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it would have. All right, so Susan is actually doing a completely different live with another Facebook group she's committed to helping out with when it comes to some information about travel. If you guys aren't aware of the fact, Susan and I are actual travel agents. We work at Travelmation Travel. That's Travelmation as an animation, but travel. And she has one last live that she was committed to giving some information, sharing some information, and she wanted to do it from the Magic Kingdom. So she's actually doing that for like maybe the next 5-10 minutes of that. So that means we get to go do whatever we want to go do. So I say let's go find something to do. I'm hydrated. I can do it now. There's still no line. Jen, there's no line. Megan, nothing. You guys could all just fly here right now and we could all just get on immediately. Kind of makes me wonder if it's like that everywhere else in the park. Can go find out. Trash can? Alrighty. That one's closed off. Let's go grab this one over here. I hope this isn't the entrance. It totally is an entrance. I totally went out the entrance door. Megan, I think that's pretty cool that you guys have a tradition that you've been setting up since 2011. That's pretty cool. 5 minutes. Who wants to ride Peter Pan's flight? I'm gonna go around this way just to be fair. Let's go fly! Hey guys! Here we go! So Megan, when you talked about the idea of us possibly being able to help out with that tradition in the future, I can't just tell you how exciting that possibility is. So that's really cool that you guys come and have made it that, and I hope that you continue to have fun here at the Haunted Mansion here soon. So they've shortened the line a little bit today. We're going right back in. Shoot. All right, so let's go see if we can find Tinkerbell inside. All right, let's keep our eyes out and our ears out for Tink. She's gonna be around here somewhere, I'm sure. Come on, Tink, come on out. No Tink? Sometimes Tinkerbell will come out and play around in the bedroom. She will jump around in some of the objects. I think I hear her. She's not out today. That's kind of sad. I can hear her though. She's around here somewhere. Hello. Good. Hey, Brett. You're going to be here just in time, depending on how long you stay, just in time for the Magic Kingdom to be lit up and looking good for Halloween. Okay. Oh, hey, Kyle. Thank you, sir. Oh, whew, that was my head. All right, little pixie dust is going to probably help out here, I think. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that was so much a walk on. When does that ever happen at Peter Pan? Okay, Jen, I'm going to try. Wow, we're even higher up than the Slinky Dog Dash. Only commercial travel was that quick. Hey, we're flying up here. Yes, crazy. Jen, we have a term that we coined here at Ear to Mirror Magic. We don't call it rain in the Walt Disney World parks. We call it hashtag crowd thinner. When's the last time you've ever gotten on and off Peter Pan's flight that fast?
Exit to your right onto the moving belt and watch your step.
Hello? I'm sure it was a while. It's unheard of. All right. Here's a bad Disney joke for you. See, I'm sure many of you already know the punchline. Fill it in for me. What did Captain Hook tell his girlfriend when he wanted her to break up? Oh, totally missed that. Gotta get the hand sanitizer. Nope. All right. There we go. All right, so here's the riddle again. What did Captain Hook tell his girlfriend when he wanted to break up with her? Anyone? What you told her? we need to break up, but it's not you, it's me. Oh, grown. Terrible. One of those dad jokes. One of those dad jokes that my kids never got. Like, I know, I'm sure it was really bad, Dad, but I have no idea what you meant by that. That's right. It's me. It is a good Disney dad joke. Melly wanted to know where I got my watch. This is an Invicta. It is a Christmas present that Susan got me about 3 years ago. It's one of my favorite Christmas presents ever. I love watches, and I had always been looking at some of these limited edition Mickey Mouse watches, and she got this for me, and I loved it so much. I wear it, still have been wearing it on a regular basis for about 3 years. That last year she got me another one of a different color. So I have two. I'm extremely blessed to have really cool watches like that. You can get them sometimes at Invicta stores, not necessarily the same colors and the same styles, but you can check them out. They also have a lot of Marvel and other cool superhero watches. And if you go in any outlet stores, it's really good if you go in with a bunch of friends, because if you buy more than one watch, they usually have some pretty good deals. Now, Citizen Watch has come out with some really cool watches for wearing that are all Disney themed and related. But so far, I haven't gotten any calls from Citizen to, you know, model their watches. I guess, you know, I'm still waiting for that phone call. I might have to check my messages to see if it's still in there or not. So Citizen, you can just call me. I'll be glad to wear your watch for you, because I love Mickey watches. Flip it around the Memento Mori. All right, so Susan should be joining me here soon. When she's finishing with her call, she'll come back and join back up with us. But until then, I was just gonna walk up and see what the wait time is on the Haunted Mansion. See if it's as low as some of these other places are right now. This one's all for Megan. Get the feels there, Megan. This is for you. So it is a 5-minute wait right now. It's again another walk-on scenario. And unfortunately, Fast Pass Plus is dead, so this is a perfect place for it. At least for now it is. Hopefully we'll see it return back to us in 2021. Did you guys happen to see the virtual 2020 Run Disney virtual medals that we posted last week? One of them was for the Haunted Mansion. And the medal for that one was the Madame Leota. Awesome medal. It is a majorly cool medal. I know people who registered for all 3 races just because the Haunted Mansion one had sold out for an individual race, and they wanted that medal so bad that they registered for all of them just so they can get that one medal. But the center of the medal has Madame Leota and the etching, and then it has like a glass lens on top of it. Makes it look like her crystal ball. Oh, it's so cool. Almost just want to wear it just because it's a cool medal to wear. But I don't want to be that weird guy who's wearing his run medals all the time. Like, look at me, I'm wearing a medal. But it is a really cool medal. If you haven't seen it, like I said, I'm going to post some more pictures. We did all kinds of pictures last week. We didn't post very many of them, but I might put a lot of them on our website. We don't do as much on our website as we should, just because we want to get information out there. And by the time I get it on Instagram, Facebook, maybe even on YouTube, it's always kind of rough to try to get people to say, well, you might want to go look at it on the website as well. It's just a lot of places to put it, but I'm going to maybe put those pictures up there later this week so you guys can take a look at them. Jen, it probably does. We have done so much with keeping our social media up that it's like I kind of felt like a lot of people told me what you should do is you don't put information on social media, you put it on your website, and then you get people to click it, and then they have to click stuff to be able to read it. And I've always felt kind of bad about forcing people to say, hey, I've got information, but I'm going to make you jump through all these hoops before I give it to you. And I've just not done a good job of putting it on the website when I feel like I can get it on social media so much quicker. But we're going to start trying to get that up a little bit more. We've always have articles and things in our head we'd like to share that are written down versions, and we've just got to get to the point where we start putting that information out there for you guys as well. So, it's so quiet. I guess we're waiting for the riverboat. It comes every half hour, so it's about halfway, so it's probably going to be coming out of the corner here soon. Liberty Bell does head out every hour and a half hour, and so it being 15 after, it's probably just making its way around at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty cool view of Big Thunder from there. You can also see the bridge that goes over to Fort Langhorne, which unfortunately we found out on last week's live stream is closed off right now. You can get onto Tom Sawyer's Island, but that island area over there where the fort is closed off. So it's only about half the island is accessible at the moment. All right, so I have a feeling Susan's going to join me here in a second. Hopefully so. And before we do that and we go ride something else or go enjoy something else, I want to open up to you guys because I really want to make sure this is as much information and an opportunity for you guys to ask questions. Lots of stuff's been out. We've got Labor Day coming up. We had some big news today about the Polynesian. We've got all kinds of just things future, about coming up about Walt Disney World, even Universal and the like. What kind of questions do you guys have? I'd love to hear, what your thoughts are about certain things. If there's certain information that you just wanted some more details on, this is a good opportunity for you just to jump in there with chat and kind of give it to us and say, hey, this is something we're looking forward. All right, so Susan says she's joining. That's good. So Jen, right now, and for everyone who hadn't seen the information, we woke up this morning with information. Being Travelmation travel agents, we do hear travel-related information pretty early on sometimes. Sometimes we can't share it until we confirm it. I don't like to share rumors. I like to confirm and get as much detail as possible. I like to check in with Tom. Tom over there. How's it going, Tom? It stopped raining. We're happy. I know.
Right?
We're just gonna follow Tom. We're always in good company.
Yes.
Good to see you, man. So we heard information first thing this morning about the Polynesian.
Yes,
I
we
wanted to
did.
get some more information on it. I wanted to see what all the details were. And
There haven't been a lot of actual details released. Some general information we were able to confirm from solid sources within Disney.
and that's the
that
thing,
it
you know,
was happening.
you hear stuff, we will hear things, but until we know it's 100% going to be happening and the time it's going to be happening, and we don't, I will hold on to it until I get that confirmation. But we did hear it directly from Disney sources. We didn't read it on somebody else's website, none of that kind of stuff. Don't go for that.
We did hear some rumors bouncing about, but we did actually confirm it first.
And
so,
so what's happening is Disney's Polynesian Resort was scheduled to open up on October 4th.
yes.
Now, some of you guys may be looking at this and go, well, wait a minute, I'm confused. I've seen lots of things on Instagram. Matter of fact, Saturday evening, we were at the Polynesian.
Yeah.
The Pineapple Lanai was open. Families were grabbing pineapple Dole Whip. They were watching Hercules out on the lawn, which we had a picture of and share with you guys. So wait a minute. It looks like Polynesian is open. It's the portion of Polynesian that is open are the villas and the bungalows, which are
Yes.
officially part of the Disney Vacation Club.
Yes.
Now, some portions of all of those, in both the villas and the bungalows, can be rented. Not so much rented,
To the public. The
or
public
just
can pay
pay
money,
cash
yes,
instead of
just like you would
vacation
for any
points.
hotel room.
So, like for instance, if one of you guys were interested in staying in one of the bungalows or villas, you could contact us. We could get you a price, and we could actually book your reservation to stay in rooms that are normally set aside for vacation club members, but these are ones set aside for paying guests.
Yes.
So you can still stay there in those rooms. Those are in certain buildings and certain bungalows by the water.
They don't necessarily feel the need to renovate those because they were just
They're-
recently created.
Yeah,
so
they're very
pretty
new.
So, yeah.
What they're doing is they've opened up those for vacation club members and for cash paying customers. The rest of the place is still closed.
The quick service is open.
Pineapple
for
and I is
limited
open. Kona
hours.
Cafe is open. The pool is open.
The pool
but-
bar is open.
But right now, the rest of the rooms are closed.
Yes.
They were supposed to open October 4th.
Yes.
Disney just announced today that they are going to go ahead and take this opportunity. And this is my thoughts. This is my speculation. They haven't opened it yet. And now would be the best time for them to do any big project of refurbishment.
Because
Go ahead and do it now.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of
A huge demand right
for
now.
rooms right now.
So
yeah.
they're going to renovate.
Not that people don't want to stay at the Poly. It's
No.
just not. There are not a ton
There's-
of people
There's
wanting to stay
the
at the
demand is
Poly.
low for rooms, so they can
Yes.
use other hotels at the moment. So what they're going to do is they're going to use this time right now to renovate the regular rooms and the Grand Ceremonial Hall at Polynesian.
Yep.
And
so the
further,
lobby and the restaurant areas, Ohana has been mentioned.
so all those places that are closed will be able to get refurbished, including the monorail station.
Mm-hmm.
And further details came out later today that they're going to use as inspiration the film Moana. Now, there are some people who went crazy. Oh my gosh! Oh no, not Ohana or Moana. They're gonna put cartoons everywhere. Inspiration is what we're looking at. I don't
So-
expect it's going to be Moana is going to be on every single wall.
Yeah, so for example, Riviera just recently opened. It's actually, yes, themed after the French Riviera, but Mickey Mouse themed. Now, if you walked in there, you're not going to say, oh my gosh, Mickey Mouse is everywhere. It's very
But you can find Mickey.
subtle. You
You
can
can-
find him if you look, but it's not in your face
Yeah.
at all.
So they're going to be redoing the rooms. I think they're going to update them a little bit. They're going to try to make them look a little more colorful with Polynesian colors that they've come up with a completely new color palette.
Yep.
And so we don't know anything except they're going to reopen summer of 2021. So
Yep.
as soon as we get some actual definite pictures or ideas of what those are going to look like, we'll be sharing with you guys.
Absolutely.
But for the time being, if you still like to stay at the Polynesian, we can help you guys get into a villa, or if you want to go crazy, we can get you in a bungalow, and we will sleep under your
those
bed.
are amazing,
So there's just
so-
some amazing
We'll
bungalows.
just come stay with you.
Yeah, we'll just sleep on the
there's
porch.
2 bedrooms. And there's
But
a
yeah,
sofa bed.
those are really cool. We've actually been in there. Matter of fact, I think Susan and I are going to be. I think we're going to try to plan an appointment to
To
go
tour,
visit
yeah.
and share that with you guys here soon.
Yeah.
So maybe we can make that a part of a Magic Kingdom money or something. We can just start off in a
That would
bungalow.
be fun.
But we'll see if we can get that set up so you guys can see the inside of one of those bungalows.
Yeah.
But that's the news about the Poly. So for now, we've already found out that ones that the buildings or resorts that have not opened as of yet, that got pushed a little bit, but they've just recently reopened. Caribbean Beach at the end of July.
Yes.
So it's been about a month since that's reopened. Just 2 weeks ago, they opened up the Yacht Club,
Yes.
Boardwalk,
The
and
pool is open for guests.
Boardwalk and the Beach Club are still only villa side.
Yes.
The rest of them have not been listed as a reopening date as of yet. So there's just lots of stuff when it comes to hotels.
So this is kind of interesting. So if you ask us which resorts are open that are not DVC, there are actually only 3. So you've got the Pop Century.
Pop Center, yep, which is your
got-
go-to, good family
Value
rate,
Yep. Caribbean Beach,
which is right there on the
Moderate.
Skyliner.
the only moderate resort currently open.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got now I'm blanking. Why am I blanking? Oh, the Yacht Club.
The Yacht
It
Club.
does not have any DVC rooms. It is solely just regular hotel rooms, and that's it. So they have one of each level.
One
that's
deluxe,
not
one moderate,
DVC.
and one value.
Yes, and that doesn't mean, like he said, that you can't get into the others that are villas. So, for example, at the Contemporary, only Bay Lake Tower rooms are currently available too. Same for Grand Floridian, and then the other resorts are exclusively or either closed, like Boardwalk and Beach for the regular rooms, or are exclusively DVC.
So there will be some new things opening up here. September, we're going to see the Grand Floridian open back up. Mid-October, we're going to see Coronado Springs open back up, and the new building that opened up last summer, which is a really the Steno Tower. And then, of course, Art of Animation, I believe, is set to open up the first week of November.
Yes.
So, as always, if you guys are interested in doing a Walt Disney World vacation, we would be glad to help. No fees for us to help you to do it.
Same cost as booking directly
Yep.
with Disney.
You do it yourself. The same price as if we help you as if you do it yourself. But
And you help to support us. That's
Yep.
the easiest way. It costs you literally nothing, and you get our expertise and us at your beck and call. Just think of us as your Disney Siri, always ready to answer a quick question for you. Our cell phone numbers go to our clients as well.
So you can reach us whenever you
literally
need to.
at your beck and call.
So let us
And
know if we can
it-
help you out on
it
anything
costs
like
nothing.
that. So, and and if you have anybody that you know of that's looking to do a vacation, whether it be Disney, Universal, or maybe go on a cruise in 2021 for any of the cruise lines. And if
Yep.
you want to help us out, you can always support us here at Ear to Ear Magic. Share our information and let them know, and we would, greatly appreciate it, because when people travel, we can continue to do what we do. So thank you guys so much for
Yep,
that.
yeah.
So, flip back up here. I want to say hello to, let's just say, Flowers. My glasses are fogging up again. England, Portugal 91, good to see you.
Yes, thank you. We love our masks. We've been getting a lot of comments from
So
people lately.
let's keep walking and let's do some more
Yes,
stuff.
let's do some things.
I was just kind of sitting here waiting for Susan
We
to join.
have a half
So
an hour left before the park closes. What do we want to do?
Melody wants to know what the parks look like here for Christmas. Christmas and New Year's. They don't do anything really special for New Year's except at Epcot for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, they do late fireworks here normally. This year is a topsy-turvy year, so it's really hard to predict what they will be doing this year. Normally at Christmas they have their Very Merry Christmas party, they have decorations, they have characters and holiday outfits. One of the things I have always loved about the way Disney does things is, unlike the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, which has certain things that are exclusive only to the party, if you can hold out long enough and you want to come for Christmas here, the week of Christmas, they have the parade from the Very Merry Christmas party is here every day in the park for anyone who happens to be here.
So you've never seen the Booty U parade in the
Unless
daytime
you've been to a party
because they
at
don't
night.
have them in the daytime. They only have them at the parties at night.
Yes.
But if you go to a Very Merry Christmas party during the season, you can see them at night. But after those parties have finished, toward the last 2 years or 2 weeks of the year, they'll play that same Very Merry Christmas party,
Yes.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parade.
It makes Christmas here even more magical. And then, of course, they do decorate the resorts in a way that it's my favorite time of year to be at Disney.
So-
I cannot lie. Crowds and all on normal Christmases, I love to be here.
So I'm going to tell you that this is not a plug for our channel, okay? I love for you guys. I love for you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love for you guys to join us on live streams. We love for you guys to be a part of it. But I'm going to tell you this for honest and truly. If you want to see what it's like here at the resorts here at Christmas time, we tried as hard as we could last Christmas season, starting in November and December, to do a video on as many of the resorts as we could to see what they look like. So go into our YouTube channel and go back to last November and December, and we'll show you some really cool things of what it looks like in the resorts here at
The
Disney World.
Wilderness Lodge. Look for that one.
Oh,
because
that
is
tree
my
is amazing at the
favorite
Wilderness
resort
Lodge.
At Christmas time. Yes, the Grand Floridian is gorgeous, and it has a giant gingerbread house.
Yes, Jen, that gingerbread house is still amazing at the
It's
Floridian.
amazing. I cannot lie. I love that. But my favorite tree of all the Christmas trees is the one at the Wilderness Lodge. And so go look at it and you tell me what you think. You can put it in the comments. You tell me if it's your favorite or not.
I like too many of them. I
For the
like
health and safety of
Wilderness
everyone,
Lodge is
please
nice.
wear a face covering at
I
all
like,
times,
I like,
except when
I like,
actively eating or drinking while stationary.
that safety message gets me every time.
I
I like the Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's a
That
really great
is
one.
very cool as well.
I like going up the second floors and stuff and looking at them from distances.
I love that Kidani has its own tree, which is also
Yes.
uniquely decorated.
And you gotta look at all the decorations. They're all
Yes.
very unique.
Very
So Melody, I'll tell you, the parks are well done at Christmas time.
Yes.
Magic Kingdom's amazing with all the lights. Yes, Epcot is cool as well. It's they do a
Epcot-
lot better job at Christmas with the 4 parks
Yes.
than they do at Halloween, because Halloween generally is pretty much the Magic Kingdom for the most part.
Yes.
But Christmas, all 4 parks get their own little bit.
It's
so
true.
Melody's favorite is the Grand Floridian.
You know, it's a gorgeous tree, and I do
And it
love
smells
the
so good in
gingerbread
there.
house there. It's a close second to me for gingerbread displays, as opposed to the carousel, the gingerbread carousel that they do every year at the beach. That's my fave, but close second is that gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian.
So what about you guys? I know Melody said the Grand Floridian. You guys have been to the hotels, or you've seen them, maybe watched our videos at least. If you could stay at one Disney World hotel at Christmas time, where would you go and why?
Yep. That's the question. The question of the day.
So our question is where are we headed?
I know, we're just kind of walking along here.
I'm just chatting with you guys.
We're just walking. We're just walking. Do we want to do a ride?
We should at least do a
always lose
ride.
You guys want to ride? What ride do you guys want to ride?
It's poll time. All right, Big Thunder or Splash Mountain? We could do Pirates, but I have a feeling we'd probably lose some people on Pirates.
We lose you.
What's our wait time looking like right now?
Got 20 minutes on Thunder. Let's see what Splash is.
Amy says that she likes Animal Kingdom Lodge as well.
Huh? That one is very
I'm a
cool.
sucker for the large Christmas trees. I really
Yes, we
am.
like the big ones.
The giant Christmas trees are just amazing.
It's 10 minutes for Splash.
All right, well, we're kind of halfway wet already.
Yeah.
And I think I rode Big Thunder last time.
I think we did lose everyone at least once the last time we rode Splash, but you guys want to ride Splash? What
Who
say
knows?
you?
We might be able to do both.
Maybe.
All right, I'll ride Splash if you guys promise that if we lose you in the laughing place, that
That
will
you'll hang with us.
you'll hang with us and jump back in once we drop 48 feet. Woo. This is a 10-minute wait.
Yeah, 10 minutes. That's how long it takes to walk through the lane.
Yep. Do-do-do-do.
Hello, Alvin.
That's good. Are we going straight in? Yes. You know, Disney Holic, I have heard different things. I have heard 50 foot. I have heard 48. Everyone seems to have, sort of an idea what they think it is. We should ask this cast member here. I bet they know. Let's go ahead and we can poll right now. All right, we need some cast member help. Okay, we're on YouTube and everyone's going back and forth about how tall this drop really is.
The last drop.
And I'm not gonna. How far is the drop on Splash Mountain?
Yes,
The big one at the end. 50 foot?
There you go. You
All right,
heard
so
from Sasha.
Sasha's the expert. She's working here on Splash Mountain, so do not debate her, okay?
Yes.
So
She knows her stuff.
thank you, Sasha. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
We just split someone in half. We might need to step aside.
We might step aside and let somebody else jump in there. So Sasha says it's 50. I've heard 48. I've heard 50. I've heard 52. My guess is about that, somewhere, give or take. All right, should we step aside? We'll let them join their group. Go ahead.
Thank you. Are you with them?
Okay. Andrew says it's 49.99. It depends. It depends. It depends on what the humidity is. Okay, from now on, we need to put it on record that if anybody wants to debate us, we're going to send them straight to Sasha. Okay, now it's going to get a little cold in here. Jen says it depends on how the boat. Depends on the boat. If the boat's floating, it's 50 foot. But you know, if it's one of those sinking boats. Listen, if we're taking on water, maybe it's not as maybe it's not as long. Yeah. Reconnect. There we go. That is hilarious.
2.
2, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
How many? Number 5. Why do we keep it put in the front?
These guys are cracking me up. They say it depends on if your boat is right side up, it's 50 foot.
Oh, that no. I don't want to hear that.
If it's taking on water, can you get in? You good?
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Oh, my seat's got water in it. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sitting in water.
That's what happens. Big hat.
And my hat. Wilderness ride in the wheel. Wait, that's not the right one.
No. Wrong ride.
Wrong ride.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Okay, so now we don't care if we get wet. All right. So I don't try to make fun of people. It's not my thing to make fun of people, with one exception. I do make fun of one group of people. If you get on Splash Mountain and you wear a big old you. Not a lot of ridicule, just a little.
Oh no, it's the first draft.
Am I on? Am I on?
Mark my words. The rabbit gonna put his foot in the fox's mouth.
Oh. There we go.
Oh no. Oh yay.
All right, so far I've not seen anybody get wet by this one blast yet. I think they shortened it. Oh, it's not even got water in it today.
Andrew says no ponchos allowed.
No ponchos. I mean, if you're gonna get wet, let's just get wet. No water. Head toward the light. Boop. Oh, the water's warm.
What?
It's a little on the warm side. That was water, right?
Yeah, but I'm getting hungry.
All right. Anybody else? No, we're the only ones in the boat.
It's just us.
It's just us. So if we go down, that's it. Woo.
Make your children stay fully seated at all times.
Uh-oh. Somebody is not
Was you talking about me?
supervising their children.
Were you supervising your young ones?
I do my best.
I have never seen that open. I wonder what it used to look like.
You can hear Brer Fox inside. Here comes the first decent drop.
The slip and falls. Oh, watch it come over from the left. I'm in the right. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, good. Whew.
There's somebody coming behind.
So yes, Brenna, eventually they will be moving this over and refurbishing this over to a Princess and the Pea. Not Princess and the Pea, Princess and the Frog. There's a frog right there. Not wrong frog.
Yeah, that's not the frog they're talking about.
Hey, Diana. Our feelings on the changing of a ride, we will enjoy it as long as it's here, and then we will gladly receive the next one and make the most of everything that's provided to us. You're just in time for a little water ride, Diana. And he's back. Oh, come on, he's back. All right, so now that hopping Brer Rabbit was not working for the first month and a half after the parks reopened. We saw him for the first time a week ago Wednesday. Do you know how many times I rode this ride seeing the shadows to the right and not being able to figure out where they were coming from?
Here we go. Just me.
Yes, here we go. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Woo! Everybody's got a lap in place. I go, and the upside down. All right, we may lose you guys here right before we drop. Don't go nowhere. We'll see you at the bottom of the briar patch. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
What just happened?
Guys, the lights just came on.
The lights just came on, guys.
Not a good sign. Oh no.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This is not so much our happy place now, huh?
No, this is not good. They never turn the
never
lights
seen
on.
that.
Please remain fully and completely seated. Travelmation will begin momentarily. Once again, please remain fully seated.
So, you're looking for a laughing place.
You know how to swim, right?
We'll show you a laughing place. Time to be turned around. If only you could.
Jen's a lifeguard. We're covered.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're still at the bottom, guys. We're still at the bottom, and it is not. We're not going anywhere.
Right up here.
They keep telling us it's going to begin momentarily, but it does not begin. So, you have the anchor on you. You've got a low battery.
Time to be turning around. If only you could. Everybody's got a weapon.
We're stuck with these vultures mocking us.
This one is yours. And will you see that old rare rabbit?
We're stuck.
No more. If you finally found
Once again, friends, if you lock us stop, please remain fully and completely seated. Ride will begin momentarily.
See, they keep telling us that. Because the lights are still on. We don't think it's going to begin momentarily. So hey, at least we have you guys to keep us company while we're stuck here in the boat. Is he Tremaine? I don't believe it. Tremaine said that's what they said to him too.
Maybe this one is yours. And wait till you see that old rare rabbit.
I have to say, this is better than being stuck on this.
As much as it just stopped there.
So you're looking for a laughing place, eh? We'll show you a laughing place.
All right, so there's actually a boat halfway up there. They're halfway up the ramp. Across the
Oh, here we go.
How come you aren't laughing?
because we didn't go anywhere. That's why we're not laughing. You're scaring us, vultures. Oh, here we go, guys. You guys still with us? We're going up the ramp. Going to the briar patch.
Oh, that was not pleasant.
Woo.
No.
Oh, those just dropped off.
Oh, man.
All right, all right, smile for the picture, guys. It's gonna be a short trip down.
No, no.
Woo! Woo!
Okay, next time we ride this, I need somebody to remind me. I want to put my sunglasses on. I just got an eye full of bromine water. That was not nice.
All right.
It's being all sunny, and so I have my sunglasses on.
That's true. You don't have your glasses on today.
No, and now my
All right.
eyes
Hopefully,
have
since the boats aren't backed up, I'm not going to get a huge waterfall to my right here. I was getting a little worried there. How about you guys?
We were thinking maybe we might get our first walk home ride.
Oh man, you guys! How many of you were hoping for an evacuation live stream?
We have almost gotten evacuated several times.
This is probably the only attraction that this happened to us on. That we almost got walked off on was this ride, and then last minute they turned things back on. So, but that's okay. We're still getting the ride, so I'm having a good time. How about you guys?
You guys are about to get wet.
We're all gonna get wet here. You guys get wet first.
Oh my goodness.
Bromine. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much for joining us in the Magic Kingdom tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying Magic Kingdom Monday. If you guys like it and would like us to continue to do this, give us a thumbs up. Let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback, whether or not we should continue to do this on a regular basis. Pete put on his poncho.
No ponchos. No ponchos.
All right, I'm gonna start calling you Poncho Pete. On my shoulder.
It's the truth, it's the truth. It's actual, it's actual. Everything is satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Home sweet home is the lesson today.
All right, so they're saying they like having this stuff every Monday. Maybe change up the parks every so often.
Sure.
I think we could definitely do that. We try to do, what we're doing here lately is just doing Magic Kingdom on Mondays. And then of course on Fridays,
the other ones
yeah,
on Friday.
Wednesdays and Fridays we'll rotate through the others.
Yep.
But we could definitely change it up every so often as well. We've got 4 minutes till park close. I don't know if we're going to make it a Big Thunder.
We'll see.
That might be a
That
challenge.
would require them to actually unlock us, and they have not yet.
Andrew says we just switch it up as well. We have been switching it up for the other park days, but that's not to say that we can't change it up and have a different park on Mondays as well.
Absolutely.
Especially if you guys literally look forward to spending Mondays afternoons. I definitely would be okay with switching up the parks.
Plus the next few, not next week, but the following Tuesdays are going to be here.
Can I hand you the bag? Bag? I get. There it. Whew. I got up by a hair on that one.
The dad joke. You explain why I had a facility?
Yes.
So I was explaining to all of the ladies in this health and wellness group about how Jungle Cruise was so much fun, full of puns and dad jokes.
I think these come automatically.
Alright.
Yo, my hat, I hope they caught my hat in the air. Yo, my hat was in the air, bro.
So let's skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Oh, well, Jen, I really do hope that this helps. Because I'll tell you what, sometimes Mondays can be really hard. I mean, you're starting off and it can be a little bit on the depressing side sometimes. Especially if you have a really great weekend. You're like, oh man, to go back to the humdrum of all week long. So I really do hope that you guys get a positive spin and experience some good things here on a Mondays. Whew. My darling. Yes, we could enter here, but there's not much in there other than some beach towels, a few keychains. Disney Holiday got a splash cup. I have not seen one of those in person. I wonder if there's any in there. Probably should have asked. We haven't seen. So Disney Holiday, where did you get your cup at? We have we tried a few times to check out some things, but it just got kind of a little too stressful, a little too hectic, and you know, it's not really what we go for. And
We wanted to have fun.
it was not nearly enough.
That was not fun.
In that gift shop? Yes. All right. Double time.
We only have 1 more minute. I don't think we're gonna make it.
I think we can try.
Try again.
Should we try? Should we try to get on Big Thunder? All right, this is where you walk over and you ask nicely the cast member. And if they say no, you smile and you thank them for their time. If they say yes, you thank them again. I think we're gonna be okay.
He's taking the rope. He's taking the rope.
Uh-oh, he's got that rope ready. Kevin's ready to shut this thing down. Look at this. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Boom. Kevin called it right there. We are the last riders. We are the last riders. We are shutting this ride down. Amy, thank you for the super chat. I'm so glad you could ride with us on the very last ride of the wildest ride in the wilderness here on this Magic Kingdom Monday. I love this. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. I love the super chat. We put that toward back to the channel. That's so helpful to us. But honestly, I'm so glad you're just a part of our channel. Every time we do a live stream, it's great to have you guys on with us. And Amy, I'm glad you were able to come with us live this time. I'm gonna do a little Big Thunder, a little dance now here for Amy. I don't want to turn the camera around because I want to scare the small children. All right, last one's on for today. Yeah. Woohoo! Cast members are excited because they get to go home soon. Oh yes, I think Diana, we may get a train to ourselves. Who knows? Now we will lose you guys just as we come out of the cave. Don't worry, we will come back to you guys as soon as we come out of the cave. So stick around for the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, just remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, I am officially taking my hat off because this is a wild ride, and I don't want to lose my Mickey hat. You guys, make sure you take your hats off too. Susan, take off your hat. Everybody at home, take your hats off.
We're in the back.
We're on the last car, guys. You get to go home. Am I riding with you?
I think this is like officially the most socially distanced we've ever been.
Wow, you guys are doing good. We're like 60 foot apart from the next guest.
Yeah, lots of space there. Lots of space.
Who are we riding? Oh, I didn't catch his name. Now, I will tell you this, guys. This is the best seat on the train, especially if you have kidney stones.
Howdy, partners. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, best remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Yeah, best remove.
Way to end the rides here today. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Woohoo! All right, this is my trademark turn around and look at the castle. Isn't she pretty? I love the look at Cinderella's castle from Big Thunder. Oh, there's the Liberty Bell. Woo! Oh!
I got squished.
I'm squishing Susan because I can't hang on. Woo!
There's Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell. They're gonna have to rename this right, Big Chris. 'Cause I can't hang on. Woo!
Well, that was a little underwhelming.
Oh. Oh, it feels so good. It doesn't even feel like a summer day. Nice and breezy. That was a good ending right there. I think that was pretty amazing. Whoa! What'd you guys think? A good way to end the Magic Kingdom Operations Day. Woo! Sorry about squishing you.
He did. He squished me
I
several times.
kind of squished her a little bit.
Ooh.
I gotta hold on to the camera just in case. And I'm like all over the place.
It's true.
Oof!
Oh my gosh.
Brake check works. Good. All right. All right.
And partners, for your safety, remain
We all
seated
good?
with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch
Thank
your
you very
kids.
much.
If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, this
All right, they're getting ready to sanitize the train. And they are sanitizing the train for all the guests coming on tomorrow. Feel comfortable and safe as they start the new day. Look how clean. They're already wiping it down and making sure it's nice and sanitized. They are on par. Woo. Should we go up and say hello to the Liberty Bell real quick?
Sure.
And then we'll do our walkout. Let you guys join us. Hey, the park is officially closed here at the Magic Kingdom, 7 p.m. And whoa, there's the Liberty Bell. It's like hidden. She's like hidden way over there around the corner.
Yep, can't see it.
I've never seen her hidden around there before. So there's Fort Langhorne. And no more rides today because that was it. So if you guys are interested, we'll do a walkout. We'll walk our way out and maybe even stop through the Emporium, do a little bit of last minute shopping.
Flowers on them.
Oh yeah. Cactus Rose. Most definitely, Andrew. We will take our times if you guys are wanting to just hang with us for a bit. This is the kind of day and this is the kind of time that I like to usually come through with my camera. I love to take pictures of the attractions when everything's closed down for the day.
Everything's empty. That was great. Shout out to Kevin for letting us slip in
Yes,
after 7.
Kevin.
Because it did turn 7 before we got there. And he let
Kevin
us
made
slip on
Kevin
in.
made some extra magic.
He did.
So, Jenny, when it comes to travel, we can book everything except for that one giraffe manor in Africa.
That's the only thing.
And it's a pretty
I've
cool
come
place, but
so far that I cannot book.
we can pretty much do anything when it comes to travel. Here, I want to trade with you. Can I borrow your camera for a second?
Yep.
And I want to take a cool picture of Big Thunder after the day is over.
I think you're right. I think he saw that we were on a mission and he gave us some magic, Andrew. That was awesome. Definitely awesome.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Manager paused for Chris so that he could snap that pic before he walked through the camera. Which way we want to go? Want to walk out by the castle? Let's do that. Let's do that.
Liberty Square? Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got to tell my ladies this afternoon about Liberty Tree Tavern, how they definitely need to have a meal there. And one of my clients, travel clients, is one of the other ladies in the group, and she made sure to mention that you should have your Thanksgiving stretchy pants because the food is awesome and they just keep bringing it to you till you can't eat no more. There's a duck, a lone duck out there. Yes, Tremaine at Disney, that is one of my favorite places to eat, for sure. Haunted Mansion 138, they have vegan, and that's one of the things I like about it is they have pretty much everything gluten free that they offer there I can get. I want to say there's one thing, and it's the ooey gooey toffee cake. They don't have a gluten-free ooey gooey toffee cake, but they do have an awesome brownie sundae instead, which is pretty tasty. So mac and cheese. I love the stuffing there. So I always ask for extra mac and cheese, extra stuffing, and extra mashed potatoes and gravy. Because most places make their gravy with the roux, with wheat flour, but they do not here, so they have turkey gravy that I can have, which is amazing. Chris's. Oh, look, they're running with cast members. You guys see? Right here, we got a cast member. Probably doing a final check, especially since they were having issues before.
That's called expert
Yep.
testing right there. Cast members making
Yep.
sure everything's safe and secure.
He's got a checklist, did you
Yes.
see? Checklist with a pen.
And paper.
He's probably going through
Paper.
to see what's
I wonder if it's
working.
laminated.
I don't know.
Laminated.
He's checking to see what's working and what's not. That's pretty cool.
I want to be that guy. My job is just ride the ride through the day and check it out.
So this is one of the popcorn locations where you can get the Steamboat mini popcorn bucket. If you guys can see that. Different than the Steamboat Willie. Very cute. The Steamboat mini popcorn bucket. Yep.
So we got some
Steamboat
popcorn
Willie
buckets.
is up at the front.
We got some popcorn buckets coming back for Halloween. We got the Mickey Pumpkin coming back.
Yep.
We got the Oogie Boogie coming back.
Yep.
Which is like a 3 or 4 year return now.
Yep.
And we've also got a brand new sipper, Madame Leota sipper.
Yes, that we definitely want to try to get. Yep.
Everyone's going to want the Madame Leota sipper.
I agree.
Oh, we may have to get an extra one and give it away.
Who wants to get a Madame Leota sipper? Now those giveaways generally happen on Instagram and Facebook. So if you do not follow us there, it would benefit you greatly if that's something you want to get to. Hop on over to Instagram and Facebook when you're done here and go ahead and find our account. It is the same name as our YouTube, Ear to Ear Magic. Go ahead and find our account and follow us there, and that way you will be in the know when we do that giveaway. Oh, Diana, I know they're really cool. Haunted Mansion. That does not surprise me at all that you already have a space set aside for that sipper cup. Chris is taking his photos.
You know, guys, I can't miss the opportunity
No, an
to take
empty
some
park.
pictures.
It's not very busy here, generally speaking.
No, it's not really busy, period. But
Now,
you know, I got to take the opportunity to take a few pictures
right now,
and pretty stuff to post for later on. And 2 reasons: one, I just love it when it's empty. It makes it seem calm. Second, you don't have to worry about sometimes when I'm taking a crowd full, I feel kind of nervous if there's somebody who might not necessarily want the picture broadcasted to everyone. So, that way I don't have to worry about that at all. So. There's Ponzi's Tower.
yeah, there's Ponzi's Tower out over in the distance. Oh, I am hungry now from all of the talk about Liberty Tree Tavern. It's making me hungry. We told the kids they were on their own for dinner. So I'm thinking we may have to stop somewhere and grab dinner, just the two of us. We will see.
Liberty Tree Tavern.
Well, I wish they're closed now.
Walk in there and see if they can get us a box to go.
Yeah, we just need a to-go box. Just fill it up with
A doggy bag.
the gluten-free stuffing
We have a
and
great
the mac
Dane.
and cheese.
We have a Great Dane. She eats 8 cups of food a day, so use that accordingly when you're fixing our doggy bag.
Yes. Lots of mashed potatoes with turkey gravy. I would be a happy camper. And just keep all the protein. Just give me all of those comfort food, high carb sides. Okay, fine. Separate doggy bag with Chris for the protein.
I could go for some turkey.
Disney Springs, yes. Disney Springs has some great
So-
dinner options.
I just want to point out, this is a silly little side thing. You guys see what the bottom of the shutters look like? First of all, they're on hinges, and they're on the outside hinges.
Yes.
And you see the things at the bottom. Those are things to hold your hinges or your shutters when you open them up.
Before you lock them closed.
Yes.
And then you swing them closed, and then you tip it this way,
Yep. So
and it holds them closed.
there, it's very much,
Also got the old
very much an old colonial
glass
style
with the
thing.
bubbles in it. Oh, such a nice evening.
It really is nicely cool now. I mean, glad that it's not raining anymore, and it's nice and pleasant.
Where's the Christmas shop?
All right, let's have a Christmas sing-along.
So before we moved to Florida, I had almost reached the point where I had a Christmas tree in every room of the house, and I did thin out the actual trees for our move. So now I need to get some more ornaments and some more trees to put on. It needs to happen. A tree in every room. We have more rooms too.
Yes, we have
In the
we
new
have a few
house.
more rooms in the house we're in now as opposed to where we're in Georgia. Which, by the way, Jen wanted me to point out that our website still says we live in Georgia.
No.
Yes.
I will fix that.
We need to get in touch with the person who's in charge of managing our website.
Oh, yeah, that would
Who is
be
that?
me.
Who is that?
would be
Update that website. Yeah. If I can find out who that is. There's a PhotoPass photographer over there. We should go get a picture.
You guys want a picture? Is everybody ready for a picture? There's no sun to get in your eyes and make you squint now. No blinking.
Are you still taking magical shots even at this time of day? All right, Amelia's going to take care of us. You see that castle over in the background? That's not really there. It's a projection, but
That's in all of our
it's
YouTube
it's
live stream
superimposed. It's superimposed, but look how amazing that is. Now watch, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit this back here, and I'm going to let you guys watch Amelia in action. Now, she's all of the stuff that goes on with Disney PhotoPass, all of the secrets, and do not let Disney PhotoPass know we're sharing all this, okay? No one? It's our secret.
From the live stream. Thanks so much, Amelia.
Thank you, Amelia. Have a great night. All right, so we're gonna have ourselves a cool magic shot with Naveen here, probably sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Yep.
And I will share that on Instagram and Facebook for you guys.
Just one more reason that you should also follow us on Instagram and or Facebook.
I love getting new magic shots and then being able to show you guys. So first of all, you know that they're coming, and second of all, you know where to go to get them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Some shots are only in certain locations here in the Magic Kingdom, so it's good to know exactly where to go. And you don't want to miss out on them. Sort of like watching our live stream the other day.
I've already gone to bed for the night.
We got ducks over here?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
They're sleeping.
There's nobody here to give them popcorn anymore, so they're done.
Yeah. Sleeping.
Wow. All those carbs.
Yep. Gotta sleep them off.
So we did a live stream last week at Hollywood Studios and showed you guys exactly where to go get the child Mandalorian magic shot. That is an awesome shot. You do not want to miss that when you guys come to Hollywood Studios.
Nope.
So, and those of you who are travel clients, make sure we will make sure to remind you to get certain stuff like that, because you don't want to leave and then find out that you missed a shot like that.
No, we are always looking out for our clients that way.
Thank you for visiting us today. Please wear a face covering at all times, including when taking photographs. The exception would be when eating and drinking while stationary. Clean hands often and thoroughly.
This is a new message that they've started.
Yes, this is a brand new audio message they made.
I think that they feel that the British accent makes it less.
British people are really, really nice.
Yeah, they can say things and you're like, oh, okay.
British people can tell you to get off the bus and go home, and you won't be offended at all.
Whereas if I was like with a southern drawl, they would not.
Yeah. So, but the message just say, the only exception to take your mask off is when you're eating or drinking and stationary. So here's the secret. Make sure to get yourself a bucket of popcorn before you can get your castle picture.
Yes.
And stuff your face as you're taking your pictures. But they do actually have cast members who are out here watching and reminding guests.
There is a manager.
Even right now, there is a manager walking around making sure that people have on their masks.
And that they are following distance rules.
So, very important that everyone follows the rules.
Not too close.
Amy, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you again for the super chat. That was really awesome. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you on our next live stream. All right, before we head out for the day, let's quickly do a quick shopping spree through the Emporium
Yes, yes.
before we say goodbye for the evening.
Okay, I have something. I want to get you guys' opinion on this because I just watched them. The photo photographer over here do it with a couple. How do you feel about photos where they ask you to kiss while you have your mask on?
Yeah, okay, you guys kiss, but we're wearing masks.
Yes.
So
Lovely couple over here.
we've experienced that.
To do that. we
Do we
have
need to
to,
go
and
around?
we just kind of like.
But like, well,
close our eyes at them.
we're wearing a mask. We're
We're like, really?
are we really kissing?
We've seen photos that other people have taken, and it just looks silly.
It just feels awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for cool shots, romantic shots, and stuff like that, but I am wearing a mask. I mean, lots of stuff on Instagram is all for poses, and you know, you got to make it look pretty, and it's not real, and it's a pose. And but you know, my thing is if you're kissing with a mask on, it just feels very unnatural.
Yes. One thing I am seeing a lot of the managers doing right now, see, this is something we wear going into the park sometimes children. A lot of times those masks are a little too big. They slide down on your face and they come down below.
Has to cover your nose and your chin.
And your chin. So a lot of the correction that I'm seeing is them coming along and there's a child that's mask is too loose. So if you can, take the time to adjust their mask in such a way that it's not as loose. You can tie a knot in the sides, or you can get one like this that has a little adjustable nubby on there that slides, a little slider to help you adjust them. Our kids greatly like the ones that have that adjustment option on there. And that'll just take care of that issue, and then you don't have to worry about it. I don't know about you guys, but it's always embarrassing to me whenever somebody corrects me for something that I thought I was doing okay. So I don't know. So if you
Just-
have it fitting right,
just
then you
remember,
don't have to worry about that.
Cover your nose, cover your chin.
Yep.
We said to go back in the middle. Oh,
Yes, I think we are.
all right.
Managers observing everything.
Megan says she loves the adjustable thing. Yep.
I do. My favorite masks have that for the most part. Although I will say my favorite chicken mask, which I need to get a second one. I just want another one. Mine has gotten a little stretched out, so it's a little loose. You could twist it and make it a little tighter around your ear. That helps too. Alrighty.
All right, shall we get in line to get inside the Emporium?
Yeah.
Skipper Bob, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, Skipper Bob. Kongaloosh. We're about to have some adventures going inside. Hello, gentlemen. Are we good to go inside? Come on in. $50 minimum purchase. Oh, I gotta go back out. Awesome, Skipper Bob. Thank you so much for the Skipper Bob gave us a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Kongaloosh. Throw back for the adventures. Happiest snacks on earth. But that one's got a bite out of it. That one's got a bite in it.
My favorite thing about Disney is the food.
So Disney Holic didn't know that you could get in after the park is closed. That's one of the best things about Disney is going shopping after the park's closed. We can get in usually about an hour at least after the park is finished up. They will do it. So take advantage of it. Don't miss out on a ride because you wanted to go get some last minute shopping. They usually don't want to take away the opportunity for someone to spend some last minute dollars as you walk your way out.
It might need to come home with me.
It's got double Mickeys on it.
It does have double Mickeys. Depends on the place, the Mickeys. Good or bad.
Yeah, Skipper Bob, you're right. Universal don't do that.
No, they do.
Homie Universal don't play that. No. Matter of fact, now I will say the Universal Studio store sometimes may be a little open.
The main one.
But all the other ones, they're like 5 minutes before they are gone, shut, finished. They're done.
Even before that, depending on where they're located in the park.
Yeah, we've
And
gone.
The restaurants?
No, an hour before.
No.
So I love that Disney is very casual when it comes to that, and it's great in that way. Yes, I agree with you. Universal's a different animal when it comes to this. So now you got me thinking about that apple cider. That apple cider canister you looked at last time we were in here. So Skipper Bob, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. My memory's, is prone to being inaccurate, but you were in Epcot here recently, I believe, weren't you? I know we were, but I'd love to, you know, if you guys had any issues. Yeah, I know that holiday. Andrew, thank you so much for joining. Andrew's heading on out. You want to say goodbye to Andrew? We'll see you on the next live stream.
See, I think it would be highly humorous to put this on our gigantic pony puppy.
I want to put that on our gigantic
but
pony
they don't
puppy.
make it in her size.
Why not? They need that in Great Dane. I want that wig as well. I would take her to the dog park in a heartbeat with that on. Would she wear that? International Dog Day was last week, and I was tempted to put some ears on Nova to see if she'd wear them. They're cheaper than human ears.
Totally fit my head.
Disney Holiday got the Ghost Host harness.
Oh,
Oh look, they have just the regular like Mickey ears and Minnie ears too. I don't see the Ghost Host harness here, do I?
have it here.
No, all they have is
It's
over
the pet store at Disney.
yeah, they're over at Details, over at the Co-op Marketplace. So yeah, we're talking about the countdown calendar, Skipper Bob. I think for the past 4 years, I have looked at those countdowns and have wanted one. I've just not brought myself to buying one just yet. I think it would be cool, but I would be afraid that I would get behind in my countdown. Oh, back to school supplies. I don't think that's the kind of school most of us go to.
Well, this year maybe.
Maybe this year.
Everybody's school is a little more magical this year, or it could be.
Disney Hollywood wanted to know about the slap bands.
Slap band, magic band.
I wonder if they have the mini one here. Hang on, let me see if they have the mini one here. We saw the mini one at Mouse Gear the other day. Here, yeah. So,
I love the idea of these, but I know that I would probably pull them off. But here's what I love about them.
the puck moves.
The puck slides off. So, do you have an iWatch? You could just slide this on to your watch. Just have them both on the same arm. Keep it right together.
Kind of pricey for just a puck, but it's possible.
Worth it.
They have, of course, Orange Bird and Olaf, Figment, and of course, the only one that really counts, Aloha,
Don't forget Mickey.
Stitch, and the mouse himself. Oh, look, there's all the guys are on there.
Yep. All of them are on there.
All the guys. No Minnie though. No high class. It's all low class
It's okay. But
guys.
these are minis.
Minnie's got
It's
her
just
own
Minnie and unicorns.
with
and
a nice, bright,
Yeah.
cheerful castle and sun and
candy and rainbows.
unicorns and-
castles. Yeah.
all right. I gotta ask. All right, guys. I know this is the animated version, but who's planning on downloading or paying the premium cost on Friday to watch Mulan?
The $30.
It comes up $29.99 coming up this Friday on Disney Plus. Who's purchasing that? Who's going to be watching that this weekend? Disney Holic says nope. I'm curious to see. Yes, it's going to be free for everybody to watch in December. I'm waiting to see. Now, mind you, it's still cheaper than if we were to pay for, all 5 of us and our family to go see it in the theaters. Grant you that. But I'm kind of one of those things where you have to weigh it. Do I want to see it? Do I $30 want to see it now, or do I want to see it for free in December and be just as happy? I'm still weighing those options, so I'm curious to see. And I'm also waiting to see what people think when they see it on Friday. Megan, that's right. It's only 3 months. We practice patience, right? Patience. They have the child hat. I think we should put our dog into one of these.
Oh my goodness, I don't think she fit in that.
So. Oh, Diana, oh yes, I think it's very much something that they need to do. I mean, so many of these movies have been made and they're having to release them on free streaming programs. They're not going to make nearly the kind of revenue they need to make their money back. I totally get it, 100%. Here's my thing is, I'm still confused as to why they're not releasing it in the theaters. Movie theaters have opened back up. And honestly, I've seen some of the theaters. We've even been in one of the ones over Universal City Walk. I would feel comfortable going in to see it in the theater, honestly. So, but I mean, it's worked for other formats. It did really well for Trolls World Tours. They made a ton of revenue off of the streaming service. So, I mean, I wish them the best of luck for those who want to, and I think that, that's a great idea, but I know that it's not for everybody. Now, these wallets, they have a brand new Haunted Mansion one.
This one is not the new one.
No, this isn't the new one. This is the Madame Leota one. I have pictures of the Haunted Mansion one. We'll have to share those shortly on Instagram and Facebook for you guys.
Yeah.
But they hold your ID.
Ones,
oh, they're $14 or $15. They have some cool ideas.
Are your thing.
Minnie. Mickey Balloon.
That's a small world.
The Small World. Then just the Mickey ears. Jack Skellington. Oh man, I'm really hoping that when they get to this Halloween stuff here in the Magic Kingdom starting on the 15th, we see some Jack Skellington. I need to see some Jack and Sally. I don't know about you guys.
Yes, they should be in a cavalcade.
They better be in their own cavalcade every so often. You want a light speed. That's the speed of how fast your money disappears once you go inside of a Disney gift shop.
Very, very true.
They've gone the plaid. That one's pretty wild. Animal Kingdom like.
That's right. Very cute.
Oh, they got a rope off over here. So, have you guys seen the new ears? These two new designs just came out just recently. And
We did a survey on Instagram and on Facebook. And hands down, this was the winner between two, if everyone had their favorite.
now, I will say this, on Facebook, it was pretty much all orange and plaid.
Yes.
On our stories on Instagram, it was close. It was like a 60-40.
Yeah.
It was a lot closer on the stories than it was anywhere else.
This one reminds me of Pooh.
It does kind of look Winnie the Pooh-ish.
Winnie the Pooh. In person, I'm telling you.
Now, I think was it Diana? Diana, was it you who said if we put just a little red bit of fabric right there, it would sew totally. If the bow was red, it would totally be a Winnie the Pooh thing. It was Diana. See, I remember that. I remember because I thought I was right on with that point right there when you made that one. See, I still remember being a kid and me not being able to put my hand around a basketball, but see, I've gotten older now.
No,
And what?
That's a tiny ball.
Oh. No, it's huge. See, look how big it is.
Small.
Oh.
I can hold it.
Well, don't show them that. See? Huge. Oh, can dribble. Space Jam. Oh, this is a cool design.
I have a weakness for bags.
Yeah, Susan's Achilles heel is bags. She loves bags.
I do.
And right now, you can't see it here, but it's over there behind the counter. Let me show you. This bag right here is normally $25. It is a Halloween bag, sequin pumpkin. And if you buy anything, no minimum purchase, anything at all, you can get it for $5 less for $19.99 right now. So, I mean, that's pretty much a given. You could buy some mints and you get $5 off.
I really do. It's true.
So, all right. I think that's the end of our shopping day.
I think so.
We're gonna head on out over here. Thank you. Yep. What's that? Confectionery is closed. Now, Dinah, they won't necessarily kick you out, but they will gently nudge you in the direction that they feel is the best for you and your party. Like, for instance, like toward all of the lands right now, I can tell you right now, at this point in time, they already have cast members who are slowly walking behind all guests, making sure that they are leaving the land.
They put ropes up.
They will put a rope up, or they will make sure that areas that have been cleared have been inaccessible. So, and they will continually do that until all of the lands have been cleared. And then they'll do the same thing also with the castle.
In that window,
What's that?
I see pumpkins.
There are pumpkins.
I see pumpkins. But these are different.
Look at this. They got a pumpkin in the window.
Oh, the boys are decorating.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie, you're at it.
They're puking candy. Yeah.
Are they puking pastels?
Look, see? That's funny.
Wow, I didn't think we'd see any actual pumpkins out.
That's very okay. Photos. Sorry. Here, let's kind of wrap up.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for spending the afternoon with us here in the Magic Kingdom. I enjoy these afternoons, I really do. I'm glad you guys can get a little bit of fun after a hard working day on a Monday. See a little bit of the castle, ride a few of the rides. So thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight. We do, at this point, we are gonna be back in the Magic Kingdom next Monday. That will be Labor Day. We will probably have a lot longer stream that day because it will be a holiday, just to bring you a little bit more. So if you guys have any time on Labor Day and would love to join us, please look out and join us then as well.
We will see you.
We will also be in at least one more park this week, and maybe even on Wednesday. You might happen to see a little wild stuff going on in the Animal Kingdom. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that, because we might have to see about riding a little Expedition Everest. So we'll see about getting you some information there about what's going to be happening at the Magic Kingdom. So
Automan's excited about that.
yeah. So thank you guys so much. You are what make these things as enjoyable as they are. If not, it's just me in a mask talking to a camera for 3 hours.
Not much fun.
So
No.
so thank you so much. No, you don't have to apologize. You guys are good. Thank you.
You're fine.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. We'd love to have it. If you've watched this and you haven't already, give a thumbs up to the video. Let us know you enjoy it. Tell YouTube that maybe somebody else would like to watch it too. And then also, if you have not subscribed to us here at Ear to Ear Magic,
why not?
Come on, hit that subscribe button so you guys know when our next videos come up. And in the future, if you guys would love to support us here as a channel, you can always do that the next time you're ready to do any kind of travel. Specifically, if you want to do anything here in Orlando when it comes to Disney World, Universal, or if coming up when cruises start back up again, be glad to help you guys do a cruise, because we're going to be cruising.
Yep.
As soon as the cruise lines open up, that's where we're going. Matter of fact,
Thank you for visiting us today. Please wear a face covering.
they're still telling everybody to be safe.
Just in case, on your way
Just
out,
in case.
be safe.
But if anything you want to do to support us here as a small business, we would love to have you or some of your referrals for any travel here in the future. That's what we do during the day, so we can make stuff like this happen. And it's what we enjoy doing. So thank you guys so much again for joining us. You guys have an awesome evening, and we will see you guys in the parks. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one.